Hello everybody and welcome back to Stellaris, where very soon, very soon, our peacetime will come to an end. We will be declaring war on the Hive in, we could go in 1,000 days, but like I said, we don't actually need these gateways immediately for the plan. So probably closer to around 700 days. And just to reiterate, the plan is Phase 1. We kill the Ugarlic Star Dynasty with this fleet. Simultaneously, this fleet comes in, wipes out this exclave, and then starts attacking over here. That transitions then into Phase 2 once the Star Dynasty falls. Phase 2. Everything past this line to the galactic west, so over here, these two patches of the Hive must be cut off and fall. Phase 3, we just push up through the Hive like so. In Phase 3, this fleet will be tasked with defending our borders over here. Phases 1 and 2 should hopefully go fast enough to be a bit of a lightning strike. I mean, it's going to take some time to wipe out all of the planets, all the settled planets, but theoretically we'll be able to push through relatively quickly. So that's kind of the plan. We are also building some mega structures. We will be building a Dyson sphere up here once we can. Now, we obviously can't right now. We don't have the influence, and we are currently building a sensor array in the Zero system. And once we're done building this sensor array construction site here, which will be, I mean, kinda soon. We're 40% done with it. Then we'll be able to build our sensor array, which will eventually, after we upgrade it a few times, allow us to see everything in the galaxy, which
a new world.
At this point isn't hugely useful, but it's okay. So that's kind of the game plan going forward. And this will all be going forward in about 500 days. 600 days. Something like that. About 2 years. Year and a half. Somewhere in there. Alternately, if we see that this war starts swinging in the favor of the defender or gets close to completion, we will pull the trigger early. The Just Axis is currently at war with the Condign Concord and is winning. 22% war score for the attacker versus 52% war exhaustion for the defender. So yeah, they're winning that war. It's not amazingly pretty, but they're winning it-ish. This is currently fully occupied by the Hisma Eradicators, as is this, and this, and this. There hasn't been much for territorial change because they've just been occupying, but they have a lot of occupation up here. So if this war ends, the dynasty may actually lose a lot. Which wouldn't be a bad thing for us. (23 and 54). The dynasty is, of course, pathetic to us. It's the Hive that's potentially a problem, but they're considered inferior to us right now. But yeah, overall, that's basically our game plan. We're going to wipe out a few annoying little areas, and then go to wiping out our biggest rival, and once that's done, then we'll just turn our attention on the Condign Concord, and there won't be too much that they can do about it. It's pretty much all there is. We're in a position of extreme power here, and we're going to take advantage of that. As soon as our gateway is close-ish to complete, in about 400 days. Call it a year. So, I think on like 2671, January 1st, that'll be about the time where we're going to look to declare war. For now, we can try going up to fastest. See if it increases the speed at all. I kind of doubt it will. Yeah, it's basically the same.
A new world has been secured for our colonists.
So yeah, about another year. Governing ethics shift in the Ugarlic Star Dynasty. They're now more outwardly militaristic. Okay. Well, good for them. Good for them. Let's go back down to fast, because I don't like how laggy the game gets at fastest, at least this late in the game. So, what do we got going on over here? We've got tiny little fleets. A whole bunch of tiny little fleets. That's interesting. I don't know why they're doing that. What I do know is that this regime really, really should have fallen by now. Like, seriously, Hive, what are you doing? Get rid of this guy. Regime of Dervanuth should no longer exist. Like, seriously.
Our pioneers have made planetfall.
Okay, that's great. So we've got another about 10 months to wait here. Gateway construction site, yeah, finishing up here pretty soon. 26 to 56, so their war isn't going to be ending for a little bit. They are not in imminent danger of rebuilding. Excellent. Hey, our scientist leveled up. Okay, whatever. Don't really care too much about that anymore. Should we just go? Like, the Ugarlics have nothing over here. I don't see the Hive's fleet, complete. Which is a little spooky. Unless this is it. No, that's not it. Don't see the Hive's fleet anywhere. Last I knew, though, it was down over this way. Which would be fine.
Complete.
Not really concerned about that. Let's just double check our star bases here, see what we've got. I think everything should be close-ish to complete. Everything is done. Fantastic. This guy here, he's in a little bit of danger. We'll go ahead and upgrade him to a citadel. Pennock Station over here. He can upgrade too. That'll be fine. Other than that, I would like to see a defense grid supercomputer here, since there's nothing else to build there. And then, when this is done upgrading to a citadel, a defense grid supercomputer here as well. They could theoretically jump across here, and I would like it to at least have some capability of putting up a fight. That would be nice. So yeah, I think we have a solid plan. We have about 480 days until our gateways are done. So we're super close. And then we just put our plan into effect, and theoretically we shouldn't have too many issues. Valen Cooperative is there. We saw a fleet go in over here. Yeah, this is not being occupied down here. I'm a bit confused about where their fleet is. Oh no, that's funny. The Condyne Concord's Federation fleet is trapped in Spica. And I don't think they have a gateway in the Condyne Concord to get that out of there. Let's check. Nope. I don't think they do. Come on, let me come up here. Come on. There you go. Yeah, they have no gateway. That's kind of amusing. Okay, about 2 months. That's not bad. We are more than ready here. Why did it go all the way back up to there? I wanted it here. There we go. So, I don't think we'll be needing our Mega War form, at least for now. We'll leave it back in the Zero system. We will be using the ESS Devastator extensively. But yeah, we'll be declaring war here very imminently. Clean up this up here in a first strike, and then hit the dynasty simultaneously, cleaning up this, and then hitting over here, and then both of them push into here, and then we can pull off defenders as necessary. It should be fine. All of our bastions are finished, so if they want to get into our territory, and they can jump, and they can't jump past them with jump drives, I'm not sure if they can or not. If they want to get into our territory, though, they're going to have to go through some pretty painful systems that'll significantly weaken their fleets. So yeah, I think we are basically prepared. It's already past the first of the year, so let's see here. 311 days on that. That'll be fine. Let's check the status of this war. 28% to 60%. Yep, as expected. These guys are still considered inferior, so let's go ahead and declare on the hive. Select cleansing.
Standing by to commence
and there we go.
offensive operations.
We are officially at war. Let's tick one day, just so that we have this updated. And then come on in. I mean, we can't push in quite like that yet, but that'll be fine. And then this fleet up here, very, very simply, push in here, grab here, and then, well, that's it for now. Okay. Well, now we see if our defenses hold. So let's go on and tick forward. Probably should have moved to be in position to jump immediately, but it's fine. They were not in position to deal with this war, that's for sure. They're kind of freaking out now.
Engaging enemy station.
Yep, to be expected. Then over here, this is going to take almost nothing. Like, we'll probably one-shot this with a perdition beam. Nope, apparently not. Luckily, we have a fair amount of point defense. Okay, so you are then going on to Shukan, and then push on to there, and then to there. Then we have no route to go there, apparently. Thanks, jump drives. Oh, lovely. So, how is Legion 02 doing? Okay, you're just going there, and then just straight on to Wegmore. Once you're done with that. Just want to clean up a few of these exclaves. There we go. Fantastic. And then once you're done with Wegmore, just push on down to Brachium. Piece of cake. You just took on Shukan. Fantastic. So yep, this'll be fine. We'll clean up these little exclaves, and then we'll just start pushing in properly. It's almost like it's Hearts of Iron. But it isn't. And that's a good thing. I like this game better than Hearts of Iron. Probably why I played Stellaris rather than Hearts of Iron. I am planning to play Hearts of Iron on the channel once the Man the Guns expansion comes out. We'll see if that makes it a little less shallow. Hopefully. Okay, so Wegmore will be falling momentarily. Right about now-ish. Come on, guys. There you go. Fantastic. And then we'll be hitting down here. As far as this up here goes, we'll be arriving in Larbo momentarily. I still think it's weird that we can jump drive from here to here, but we can't jump drive into the Wasat system. Ah, okay, now it routed around. Gotcha. See, that makes more sense. Sector's missing resources. Well, let's toss a few minerals, or rather a few energy credits at the Mishri sector. There you go. What are you planning on doing? Okay. Developing some of those colonies that we gave you. Fantastic. Legion 02 will be arriving in 150 days down here. That's fine. Legion 01 will be kind of delayed as well. But that's okay. So they're going to retain this, unfortunately. There's not anything we can do about it because of this Hisma Eradicator exclave. I would love to take this out, but it's just not an option. If we kill all of their planets, though, it'll still be fine. Since they don't actually have any planets in that system. I have not seen the Hive trying to do anything against us. I think they're too busy panicking right now. 28 to 62% on the Condign Concord. They're probably going to piece out of that relatively soon, if they can. If the Condign Concord lets them out. I wouldn't. If I was the Condign Concord, I'd just be like, no. They're going to start taking huge losses, which will allow me to grab some territory while the Exterminators take the rest. It wouldn't be great, but it'd be the best solution to a terrible scenario. Okay, so once you are done there, I want you to go up here and hit Lyrum. Once you've taken out the Larbo system. And you will be arriving to hit this primary little Phase 2 area here in 40 days. Maybe more like Phase 1.5. There we go.
Claimed a new world.
Fantastic. So far we've met no resistance, which is a little odd. Still have no idea where the primary Hive fleet is. But hey, a gateway in the Yabhanir system, so we can now respawn over here much more quickly. And this gateway should be done momentarily. 37 days. Legion 02, hitting the Brachium system. Fantastic. Well, as soon as you're done with that... and it's done with that. As soon as you're done with that, I think we just, well... the Shulmak system is kind of low priority-ish. But we still want to take out the... what is this, a shipyard? 10.7k. I mean, we don't actually know what modules are on it yet. We'll have to take it to know if it's a shipyard. If it's a shipyard, that's going to be hilarious. I would like that a lot. So we'll be hitting the Larbo system over here, and then starting to take out the Ogarlics momentarily. I mean, we're already starting to deny them resources, which is kind of the whole point. There we go. Excellent. Okay, so let's go ahead and throw some of these at the Valen sector. The line is appearing to be drawn here, no further. So we'll toss the Zorf system at them. That went up a bit far. But also the Larbo system. In order to try to smooth this a bit, let's give them... oh my. Let's give them that. That smooths it out a little bit. And then we'll also toss them these two once we take them. Which will be a bit. Okay, so when will you be arriving? Hang on a moment. What are you fighting? Oh, Legion 02. Yeah, he'll be arriving there in like 250 days. The Devasa Gateway is now completed. Legion 02 is fighting in the Zarum system, and we'll be taking all of this out momentarily. There's no way that any of this survives. They just have no chance. There we go. We have some debris here. That's a little weird. But let's go ahead and bring out our science ship and research it. May as well. We might get ourselves some tech. That would be weird, but we might. 10.7k. We're probably not going to be taking losses from that. Is my guess, anyway. Legion 01 will be arriving in 200 days to hit the Ugarlic Star Dynasty. So that's good. And we'll just keep pushing in this way. There we go. They have no chance. No chance at all. They actually took down our shields. How rude. Okay. So with that being the case... no. I think we leave our ESS Devastator up here. And we just push on for now. So... actually, that's kind of fine. Go ahead and do that. Yeah. And then once you're done with that, come on down here. And then push up to Ambor. There we go. We'll just keep on chasing them on out of here.
For our colonists.
And this fleet will be arriving in 6 months. Oof. So slow. So slow. Oh well. We'll be able to get around much easier soon. Well, I mean, not really soon. But we'll be able to get around much easier when fighting the Condign Concord, actually. We'll just have to be careful about where we initiate the fights. I think we fight here and here first. And then we take out these enclaves, or rather exclaves. And then we take out this exclave. And then we fight through here, and then we push in both directions. Something like that. Something along those lines is the theory, anyway. Once you're done researching here, I want you to go ahead and research here. That'll be great. Hey, Sentry Array construction has finished. The light of suns blinds, and the darkness of the void hides. Only when we learned to travel faster than light did we learn just how little the light reveals. Today, we begin to end this amaurosis? I'm actually unfamiliar with the word amaurosis. Okay. The Sentry Array we prepare to build in the Zero system will one day become a stalwart panopticon. That's a word I am familiar with. It just surprised me there. Our eye on every star. Okay. So I think we can do this a little bit more efficiently by hitting here, then here, then here, and then coming down and pushing to here. Like so. Although, if we just do this, we can push down like this, and then push through here. This will be slightly inefficient, but then come back to Kazoo and hit like that. I think that's probably our better plan. Okay, this guy can start traveling up over here. Actually, we can get rid of this guy. We only need one construction ship now. So our Sentry Array finished. Let's go ahead and start building a Dyson Sphere. Cannot build due to existing orbital station. Yes. Get rid of the mining station here. Build megastructure. Dyson Sphere. Okay. There we go. Fantastic. So how close are we? Still 100 days. Oh my. Okay, well. We've started this war at least. And also, I want to point out that our megastructure here, our Sentry Array, we haven't actually started construction on it yet. So there is that. How long would that take? 1800 days? Okay. We might work on those between wars. But I just want to have one of each, so. Once we have the Dyson Sphere site constructed, then we can start working on our Science Nexus, Dyson Sphere, and Sensor Array. That'll be fine. In the meantime, we are just busily pushing our way through here. Once we take on Ambor, then we'll be fine. I don't know, maybe we should go up here. It would take 345 days to get here. There are 2 planets here, actually. Wait, there's an orbital habitat here. Uh-huh. Do we bathe orbital habitats? Can we bathe an orbital habitat? We can. Okay. Fantastic. We'll just do Thistum for now. It won't take him too long to get up there. He'll just have to pop through this Stargate and then pop through over here. In the meantime, we'll just be chasing him away. But I think I'm going to go ahead and put a cut in here, and next episode, we're going to continue this war. See you all then.